I used to think a $45 million mansion was built for 200-person parties. Endless glass. And loud visual flexing. But if we're honest about how hyperwealth actually works today, the ultra-rich in Pacific Palisades are spending millions on something you and I rarely think about. Absolute, total silence, and a flawlessly engineered morning routine. From walls that literally breathe for you, to security suites that recognize the subtle cadence of your step. The most expensive parts of modern hyperluxury homes are entirely invisible. Victory in high-end design doesn't go to the flashiest idea, the most rational math, or the most accurate statistics. It goes to whoever tells the most compelling narrative. And the story these architectural masterpieces tell is one of total personal sanctuary. When you look back at history, personal effects used to represent the quiet mythology of status. A sprawling home filled with inherited antiques, passed down through generations, where hand-carved sideboards and heavy mahogany dining tables acted as tangible proof of legacy. But today's modern magnates aren't satisfied with simply displaying someone else's history. They are actively curating identity. Take a $45 million cliffside retreat perched over Pacific Palisades. Designed by legendary studios like Olsen Kundig. 14,000 square feet built not to show off to the outside world, but to make a family feel deeply grounded inside. These owners demand properties that feel personal in a way that can never be inherited from an auction house. Everything is anchored around how a high-stress life is actually lived. Where sensory comfort begins. Where absolute privacy matters most. And how a brutal, multimillion-dollar workday smoothly transitions from arrival to total mental rest. Modern owners are aggressively replacing the loud, performative message of ownership with a grounded statement of individual identity, stamped into every proportion, every finish, and every invisible architectural decision that the average person will never even notice. When you really analyze the storytelling behind a $10 million plus interior transformation, it doesn't begin with furniture shopping. It begins with an architectural breakdown so rigorous it feels almost surgical. At this level of wealth, space is calculated to solve the chaos of the outside world, catering to that universal human desire for pure, unadulterated ease. Architects track daily human routines down to the exact minute, carefully analyzing how natural light shifts through a room across 4 seasons before drawing a single line on a blueprint. Think about walking through a 24-foot double-height grand foyer anchored by zero-frame glass tracks engineered to insane 0.5mm tolerances, making your entry into the house feel like taking a deep, restorative breath after a grueling day. Think zero-threshold floorings that guide you seamlessly from one zone to the next without a single visual interruption, alongside floor plans that intuitively anticipate your exact human needs for privacy, deep work, wellness, and restoration. In these spaces, comfort becomes an exact art form. Consider Lutron Ketra lighting systems tuned directly to human circadian rhythms, shifting smoothly from 5,000 Kelvin daylight energy during peak working hours, down to a warm 1800 Kelvin amber glow at sunset to naturally trigger melatonin production. Meanwhile, the surrounding walls are structurally engineered to swallow sound, rendering the interior as quiet as a professional recording studio. Think about that for a second. Achieving this level of invisible acoustic isolation often costs far more than the visible designer furniture sitting in the room, proving that true internal peace carries the highest price tag of all. Imagine what your morning would feel like if you woke up at 7 in the morning as custom motorized shades rise at a completely silent 2 decibels. The crucial, luxurious difference between being rudely startled awake by a mechanical motor and being gently nudged awake by natural sunlight. Before your bare feet even touch the ground, invisible radiant floor heating has already warmed the hand-selected Italian limestone beneath you to a perfect, inviting 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Peace, however, isn't just about what you can't hear. It's about the emotional resonance of what you touch every single day. That same surgical precision extends to every physical material integrated into the living space. Rare, exotic stones appear everywhere, hand-selected directly at remote global quarries long before construction ever begins. Deep, backlit honey onyx from ancient Iranian quarries that glows with the organic warmth of a private hearth. Semi-precious quartz slabs bookmatched across 12-foot kitchen islands to turn functional surfaces into uninterrupted visual planes. And Calicata viola marbles chosen for dynamic, organic veining patterns that read like living artwork. The ultimate result of this painstaking material selection isn't just aesthetic perfection. It grounds the inhabitant in raw, ancient earthiness, offering a permanent physical anchor that instantly recalibrates a mind frayed by high-stakes global deal-making. Custom craftsmanship follows immediately, offering the exact kind of tactile warmth we reflexively reach for when seeking comfort. One-of-a-kind furniture pieces are engineered to match the home's exact scale, while master artisans spend upwards of 300 hours hand-troweling slate lime plasters and crushed marble Venetian wall finishes so the surfaces read as living texture rather than mere decor. Rare woods, such as 200-year-old reclaimed Cinca cypress salvaged from deep riverbeds or century-old smoked European oak, are chosen precisely because they are completely irreplaceable. They provide a rich natural scent, a historical weight, and a grounding punctuation that prevents ultramodern design from feeling cold, sterile, or institutional. It is luxury that never has to shout for attention. It commands respect through quiet intention. If you think the raw materials are high-tech, wait until you consider the underlying invisible infrastructure working 24/7 to protect your mental peace. Integrated so completely that it becomes part of the physical frame. Stealth acoustic transducers live behind 5/8-inch finished drywall, allowing the building itself to emit rich ambient sound without a single visible speaker grill cluttering the eye. Invisible climate registers maintain completely silent air currents, while flush, fully programmable lighting maps itself to your shifting moods, allowing the home to change its energy as effortlessly as you do. Medical-grade filtration systems quietly exchange 100% of the indoor air volume every 12 minutes, eliminating allergens, dust, and toxins to automate air purity and circadian vitality, creating that comforting sensation that everything is perfectly tuned before anyone ever has to touch a wall dial. Security, 2, completely abandons the clunky, theatrical tropes of the past. Instead of ugly keypads, exposed wires, or overt sensors, safety is driven by discrete microradar units and advanced optical tracking that instantly recognizes family members simply by the unique mechanics of their gait. Woven so seamlessly into architectural moldings that protection exists without ever shattering the illusion of absolute calm. Even the human element of household service is engineered to disappear. The estate is constructed with dedicated secondary service passages and hidden access routes, allowing ghost-like staff to clean, service, and refresh the residents without ever interrupting the owner's personal flow or invading their visual space. But once the perimeter is secure and the physical machinery operates invisibly, the focus shifts inward to what transforms a house into a personal sanctuary. The collection. Once the physical structure works silently to eliminate daily friction, it stops being a mere machine for living and transforms into an intimate frame for your life. A private, Ultra-secure gallery for what you value most. Neutral slaked walls and rich, moody architectural backdrops are chosen not just for aesthetics, but to highlight personal collections that give a life context and meaning. Whether displaying a $2.5 million Rothko canvas protected behind non-glare museum glass with 99% UV protection, or preserving a rare family heirloom, everything surrounding the art is intensely restrained. Recessed gallery lighting and hidden microclimate locks ensure the artwork remains the dominant focal point while the surrounding architecture quietly supports it. Even the most intimate, mundane operational choices are pre-designed for high intensity, time-poor lives. Turnkey living ensures a residence is fully operational from day one, where every microscopic detail, from custom monogrammed Egyptian cotton linens and bespoke table settings down to a 400-bottle dual-zone wine cellar pre-stocked with vintage 1982 Bordeaux, is curated with white-glove precision by dedicated concierges before you ever turn the key in the front door. Moving past the interior galleries, this narrative of effortless control extends naturally out onto the exterior grounds. Cantilevered infinity pools line the Pacific bluffs, their waters kept at a precise 86 degrees Fahrenheit year-round via zero-emission heat pumps, creating a seamless visual mirror that dissolves into the horizon. Outdoor living rooms feature concealed infrared heating elements embedded within exterior cedar ceilings, paired with retractable wind deflection glass panels that deploy automatically when coastal gusts exceed 12 miles per hour. Beneath the manicured landscapes of native drought-tolerant flora and mature 80-year-old olive trees, subsurface drip irrigation systems read localized soil moisture data in real time, conserving resources without compromising the lush aesthetic. Every outdoor terrace becomes an organic extension of the interior, extending the physical envelope of rest out into the salt-kissed air of the coastline. When you step inside a $10 million plus interior of this caliber, you aren't just looking at a display of extreme wealth. You and I are stepping into an environment of absolute environmental control, mathematical precision, and extraordinary psychological alignment, where every physical surface, air balance, and lighting shift works in unison to make existence feel entirely effortless. The modern world of hyperluxury architecture isn't about making flashy statements to impress the outside world. It is about converting personal effects into an unassailable sanctuary, building a home that carries an individual's lifestyle, mental balance, and peace of mind within the exact same breath. It executes this so flawlessly that long after you step away, you don't recall the complex engineering hidden inside the walls. You simply carry the unforgettable memory of what it felt like to truly be at home.